it's Zero here, and another story time, of course. I haven't made a video in a while, so I just thought. So, what is today's story? It is the November War, San Antonio Militia versus Corpus with their allies Rival League. This was my first real scale, like competitive battle, and when I got into the somewhat into the competitive scene. Some context before this happens. When the Nerf group started in Corpus, uh, this guy named Day, no, Dacon. I'm sorry if I mess up your name, man. It's hard to pronounce it. He created the Blue Wolf Pirates. What becomes of them? Um, Originally it was the park name, I guess, which was the South Texas Foam Flinging Society. Um, and then as soon as he makes the group, he leaves. But he always talked about starting a war with all of the other Texas groups. So, and of course, San Antonio has done this before. They're allies with Rival League after all, and they're from Waco and Temple. Um, so Ricky, who's the San Antonio general, he talked to him about it, and then he talked to Joker about it because he was next in command apparently, and we had meetings. We set up our names. And originally, at this time, this is when I was called Phantom of the Nerf Opera, and so nothing was said for about a month. I tried to, nothing really happened. And then one day, since my parents are divorced, my dad lived in San Antonio. And the one day I go to San Antonio, they had a war like that weekend, which I was so excited about. So I get to finally meet these guys. And I talked to Ricky beforehand. I was like, "Hey, I'm really new here. Like, can you guys tell me about what's going on? And is it okay if I do a funny little skit with you guys? Since I'm all theatrics and whatnot." He goes, "Oh yeah, man. Uh, oh yeah, man. You just do you, man. We love story stuff here. It's awesome. Uh, you'll love our games, you know." Um, and I go, and man, these guys mean business. San Antonio is way different from Corpus's wars. They do storyline based ones, kind of nerd LARPing stuff, which is awesome. They did an apocalypse game mode, which they were testing, I think at the time. They did like a team deathmatch, and then they did a 1v1 team deathmatch thing with their LARPing group, which is Havoc. You might see them at cons in Texas. And we did the whole thing. I had a blast. I almost won Apocalypse all the times. Oh my goodness, the trees are falling. Um, yeah, I almost won Apocalypse my first time playing it, and I've always almost won. Then we did the video. We had time for it, and the whole militia. Some of these guys are in this frame right here. I'm standing in front of an area. If only my dad still had the video. Um, they're just like, "You sent one of your spies, Corpus. We're gonna come get you." Blah 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 blah. I had my hands on my head, and I was like, whatever. And I jerked away, and they shot me off camera or something like that. Or they shot me on camera. I don't remember. It's a fake execution with Nerf darts. Don't worry, folks. And um, I tried setting it up, and this is my point of view. Nothing was happening, so I took the initiative of starting wars. I picked a time and place, and I tried keeping them up to date with the other two groups, which was Rival League and San Antonio Militia, and of course I had school. I tried doing that as best I could, and oh, I'm sorry guys, I'm just remembering stuff. Um, During this time, I'm trying to figure things out. I'm roasting San Antonio Militia because because I lived. I'm a phantom, right? So how can a phantom die? I don't know. And I'm at school and I'm literally roasting these guys while I'm working, and I'm telling them like they're garbage. You guys can't aim for nothing. I almost won Apocalypse. It's too easy, you know, awesome stuff. And it got so far that I see a notification on my phone saying like you've been tagged. You had comments on the post you're tagged in on Facebook, because that's the main nerfing network for me at least. And I click on it, and you'll never believe what I find. And you can tell my girlfriend this. I think she remembers. I'm sitting at lunch, and I see this picture of me on in the Houston airport getting ready to fly to London, and it says beware, wanted, wanted, dead or alive. And they put a bounty on me. They put a bounty on me. Do you know how fun that is? And how scared I was at first? It was so scary. And here I am, like, texting them, like, dude, what's up with this bounty? And they're like, oh, yeah, we only reserve that for the most dangerous people of that are against us. So congratulations, man, and good luck. And the prize, I may ask, it wasn't money. I'll tell you that right now. It wasn't money. It was a Nerf Chronos. Yeah, a Nerf Chronos. Yeah, and nothing happened. And then um, we switched locations in Corpus. We were at Ben Garza Park, and I know I always hear it all the time. You can comment it down below. We went from Ben Garza Park to Lamar Park, which they now have Nerf 4s at Dart in the Park. And so I just decided, hey, we're gonna switch it up over here, same time as before. And then I realized, oh, crud, we gotta train. We don't know anything. Whoever the people that were in the group at the time was me, my buddy high school, or yeah, my middle school and high school buddy Jesse. Um, not the Jesse from the last video, but this is a different Jesse. Daniel, Isaiah, Javen, Corpus Christi Joker, Refugio, I think, or Rodolfo. I'm sorry, I butchered your name there. I bet you. Then there was like this other guy. Uh, he was he was friends with Daniel. I don't really know his name. Then we have Ian. Ian has had a war with Rival League because he was from Dallas, so so he's very somewhat known of their tactics. So I instantly got on there and I was like, "Hey, Ian, tell us everything you know about these guys." And of course, I did my own research. I looked up Rival League's rules. I looked up their barriers. I asked their leaders their barriers. I asked San Antonio's rules. Tried combining our own rule set because we didn't have a rule set at the time. This was something new. We started just growing as soon as it was announced. Everyone had their names mostly by the time. Oh, and Gurnhell, but he didn't show up. Neither did Joker. No, sorry. And then we practiced. One day we practiced, just one, and I started the practice. Joker approved of it, but I did set it up, and we went to Lamar Park, did a quick dodging to like trying to dodge rival rounds, trying to dodge darts the best we can, because that was the best thing we had, was dodging darts as best as we can, because I didn't know exactly how big it was compared to the location I wanted it to be. And yeah, we only had one day, and it was like 2 weeks away. The 2 weeks come by. It's the day of the event. I am excited. I wake up early. I shower. I do everything I can to get ready for this battle. And mind you, I didn't have the setup I had now. I had a camelback. I had a Nerf vest made by Nerf, and that was it. And a few mags and a blaster, you know. And I pack up, and then my mom says no. I was devastated. So this is also for Ricky and Patrick, if you ever watch this. I am so sorry what happened in those DMs. I flipped out. I was younger at that age, and I apologize. But yes, that did happen. And but I guess my mom felt bad for me, and she took me. I was an hour late, and I get there, and we lost horribly. Or at least we tried our best, but we lost horribly. Just that we didn't have the time. We didn't time manage wisely, since me and Jesse had school. A lot of us had school. We had work. We had jobs. You know, and Rival League in San Antonio, they don't really need to train because they've been doing it for years, you know? Anyway, we lost. I show up, and here's where we are now. I show up late, and everyone's in this circle. No one knows I've showed up yet. I told Jesse and some of the Blue Wolf Pirates, but they haven't told anyone. So here I am, getting ready, getting dressed. Oh, look at me, I'm getting ready, getting dressed. This is me, by the way. Okay, let's go through everyone. There's me. This person was a wife to Bill, who's over here. His name is Mr. Freeze. He has an eye patch because that's as gray as a beard as I could get. This was Javen, or this is Javen. He's carrying the blue shield. This is, oh no, this is Enzo. He's I can't get it. This is Enzo. He's the knifer, I guess, the knife guy of the militia. And this is Ricky, as best as Ricky as I could get. This is Ricky, the San Antonio General militia with his blaster candy, demolisher. This was Isaiah, I think, or Isaac, whatever his name is. He has a nemesis with him. Then we have, this one was funny because I just said, whatever, just put him in there. This is Captain America, aka Arsenal, with his Hera, Nerf rival Hera, and he cosplays as the Captain America. So I thought that was funny, especially since he had his shield that day. I just thought, oh yeah, this will work. Here we have is Upgrade. This is a second in command, I think, in San Antonio Militia. He's carrying a briefcase and the stim pistol for Apocalypse. Really fun game mode. You guys did a great job on that. Here we have is Jesse. I know, Jesse, I butchered you. I know. This is as good as I got. And you're carrying a Artemis from what I saw in the photo. Here we have is Daniel's friend. I forgot his name. It's not Ian? No, it's not Ian. I don't really remember, but he's also carrying a nemesis. Here is Ian with his Caliburn, I guess. And he has a vest, an off-brand Lego vest, because I just said screw it. Here we have is Heavy Arms. Of course, they don't make Lego Rival League t-shirts, so I would totally put those there if you were there, or if they made them. Who was this? Oh, this was Mad Hatter. This was, I think, Refugio, something like that. Javen's cousin or brother. Here we have again, he's a second shower, David Haggerty Jr. He was the two generals that showed up, which was Arsenal and David, Joker. Unless Heavy Arms is also a general, but yeah, he's carrying his Zeus X2 from Drac. So I saw it and I was like, whoa, you got that thing? I remember that video. Yeah, he thought we were noobs that day, which technically we sort of were, other than Jesse and I. We knew around. And Ian. Ian was like a boss. Come on, get in there, please. You're embarrassing me in front of my friends. Anyway. Alright, here we have is Daniel. And you're wondering why Daniel looks like a skeleton? That is mainly because he was wearing a mask that day, and he was carrying a Prometheus. Those were pretty new at the time. And I think that's everyone? No, there was one more. Where's Rudy? No. Let's see if I find him later in a second. This is Redline. Yeah, Redline. He had a nemesis as well. That's his main, from what I've noticed. I think this is Rudy over here. Yeah, this is Rudy. Okay, found him. I like Rudy. Rudy's a cool guy. He's pretty chill. This is Rudy. He was wearing a mask that day, but I don't have a paintball mask. So back to normal. They're all standing there and they're giving as General is giving a introduction about Apocalypse, and here I show up. Boop, boop. And I'm like, okay, I want to come in here with a bang because these guys don't know I'm here. So I'm just gonna get dressed really quick, take the shield. This was Javen's shield apparently, and then go around the back. Well, sadly, Enzo sees me, chases me around, shoots me, and he's like, I got the bounty, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, hey, he got the bounty. Ricky's like, no, not yet. And you're probably wondering what these brown things are. Those are the Rival League barriers. They brought their own barriers. So thank you guys. I wouldn't have had any barriers to make, so thank you. So we had Apocalypse, and this one we definitely lost. This one wasn't for like points or anything. None of this was for points and somewhat bragging rights. This was just for, hey, we want to have an alliance with you guys. Let's just have a huge nerf war. And this was something we were looking forward to forever. I went to social media boards, like different accounts, probably from people that weren't from Texas, and told them all about it and check us out and all that jazz. And so we did Apocalypse. None of the humans survived because they kept the zombies kept responding at us. Rival League did a good job though because they know how to play Apocalypse. So we finished Apocalypse, and let's just remove everyone here. Bill took a break. His wife, I think that was his wife, took a break. Javen was chilling around with his shield because he was doing that zombie thing. So let's put him back in here. Enzo was doing his thing. Ricky was in the middle. Isaiah was taking a break. This guy was taking a break. Daniel was in there. Heavy Arms was in there. Definitely Mad Hatter. Ian was in there. Upgrade, I think, took a break. David Haggerty was in there. Redline was definitely in there, I think. Was in the next round. And by the next round, I'll let you guys know what I mean. Jesse, I think, was in there. Arsenal was in there. Heels wasn't there. And I think Rudy was there. Alright. And you're probably wondering what I'm talking about. So I'm standing here, right next to him, next to Ricky. And Ricky then starts off by saying something like, this is just from what I remember. Alright, so most of y'all probably heard what was going on, and he pulls out a piece of paper, and I'm thinking, wait, what's going on? And he's like, we've had this problem for quite a while. You see, there's this guy in y'all's group in Corpus, and his name's Phantom, and he's been causing a problem, and I instantly knew what was going to happen, so I wanted to wait till he finished an introduction. Well, Mad Hatter and almost every single Rival League member started getting closer to me. So I decided, screw this, I'm out of here, and I start running to the farthest tree. Sadly, instead of probably getting myself a Chronos super easily by shooting myself in the head, Mad Hatter shot me in the head while everyone was behind, and this guy won the Chronos. So congratulations, sir. I hope you still have it in your arsenal, or at least you modded it. I did sign the Chronos inside the mag port, the little flip door. I think that's where I signed it. Hopefully he still has it. I'm not too sure. And yeah, so that was that part, and I got to keep the piece of paper, the original piece of paper of the bounty. I got to just have fun with everyone, and this was something that sparked something that would go on for years to the present day. Even now, everyone was respectful. Everyone was doing their thing, just like showing things off, and everyone's such a nice guy, you know. So bounty was claimed, and then Ricky tells me, stand right in front of a barrier. Let's put this one here. Actually, no, let's move this one over here. Let's take off all these barriers, and he tells me, "Hey Ben, come over here, stand in front of this barrier," and I stand right here in front of a barrier. And this is beating a dead horse at this point. Everyone's probably tired of me hearing about this. Everyone I'm gonna send this to already knows about what's gonna happen. And I thought, okay, let me just take Javen's shield. This will work fine. I'll just take a shield. They're like, no, no, no. Take off the mask. Take off the, or no, it was like, take off the vest. Take off everything. Whatever. Being evil men, I guess. And what I see next, I will never forget. Everyone that was there was there with their biggest guns, the fastest firing blasters, and they're all pointed at me. Mind you, in the photo that we took, there was probably about 15, 20 people there, and they're all over here. I know, it's very crowded, and Ricky, while everyone's getting ready, he's telling like what people to do, like where to stand and all that. I'm gonna put Heavy Arms in the tree just because I can. He wasn't in the tree, but this is just something I want to do. This is still my story. Ricky's in the middle. Actually, you know what? He's over here actually, and he's telling these people, everyone here, and he's telling them like, "So, sir, you are in treason of execution again because you do not die, sir. You do not die. Blah, 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 blah. This is the first one we've ever done. The first time we do this. So heed this warning to any of you that dare try to cross the militia. Do you have any last words, sir?" And I think I remember him. I said, at least I can execute someone properly. Whispered that in his ear. Of course, no shield. And all I had was my lightsaber and my camelback, and everyone had their rival guns at the time, and they just sprayed me down. I'm deflecting rounds, I'm getting shots to the mask, the paintball mask I was wearing, thanks to Javen, the mask, the belly. Ian shot me in the balls with his Caliburn, so thanks, Ian. I hate you. Okay, I hate you. I felt it twice. I know it was you because I specifically told you not to, and I know it was you. And I'm deflecting rounds, doing my best to deflect them. Not even 5-10 seconds later, Ricky ends it. I was like, man, I was just having fun.
Well, I mean, he's wearing a mask.
Oh, yeah. Does he have any last words?
No, he's got a mask. It's a net shot.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't
get any last words.
I heard me just my bag. Everyone was left. Oh, no, he can't have a shield. Come on now.
No!
He can't have no shield.
No!
He can't have no shield.
And take off your vest!
Take the vest off.
Take the vest off in the backpack.
Come on, get naked.
Right here, sir, on the other side.
Yeah, you get on the other side.
Take off the vest! Alright.
Guys, let's get a first line of fire, second line of fire.
Alright, guys.
First line, knee!
20 seconds. 21, 22, whatever.
Okay, so everybody's out of ammo.
40 minutes.
Yeah!
Let's let him hear the rev.
Last word, sir!
Rev up.
Looks like it has to be a perfect correction.
Second to last few games, and I decided let's play something that we play here in Corpus, since this is our park. And this was something that was also pretty weak on our front. We did a Juggernaut mode. I made Daniel the Juggernaut, since he had the heaviest armor and the biggest gun that fired 9 balls a second at the time. And we would go from one tree to the farthest. Actually, no, it's over here. We would go from this tree to the farthest tree, and whoever gets it there wins, basically. And if you tagged Daniel, then he would come back over to the other side. I don't remember specifically who was on the teams. I know Arsenal, me, Jesse, Daniel, of course, were on my team. I know these guys were on my team. David was taking a break, but he said he was doing some sort of bounty hunting. I didn't call my hits because I think that was stupid. Sorry, David. Rudy was with the general. General was over here. And I'll just... Oh, so was Enzo. Enzo was... But what kept happening was we got to this point, we all got eliminated, got put to the tree, or back at our respawn, which was the tree, and then they would tag him, bring him all the way here, rinse and repeat. No one won. It was a draw, and that was probably one of the worst game modes I've instructed to do ever. Ever. Then we decided to pack up. It was pretty late, and of course I'm always the last one to go for some weird reason, and Ricky was just chilling. I was just talking to him, and I still have this to this very day. I try to save it every time. We all packed up, we all left. Of course, over here, this was our bin of so much stuff. And what I got from it was the piece of paper, the rival round, a blaster from one of the rival league members who wasn't able to show up, which is the tri-strike, which I now use once in a while. Something I was looking forward to for months. Once I heard about it, I think it all worked out in the end. I think this was one of the best wars I've been to ever, and it's always going to be one I'm going to remember. Everyone here, like, I see them at places, and I will say hello. And this got me so far into the fandom. Even my girlfriend can tell you guys this. Like, this is something I will never stop talking about, and never stop showing the video to the new people. So if you ever want to use it for like meme content, go for it. First competitive Nerf war with San Antonio Militia and the Rival League. Also, let me know if the Lego format really does work for you guys as a visual sense, or you guys just want to see me sit here in front of a camera and talk to you guys about the story, if that's okay. Let me know about it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.